Globalization and Me, Growing Up Digital. Self-identity gives us the power to define and see ourselves as unique individuals. The years of adolescence are a time open to an earnest search for personal values, a fundamental component of self-identity construction. Construction of self-identity normally involves the influence of exterior social environments. It is no surprise that today's youth spend a majority of the time on the internet, specifically on social media websites. How does growing up digital affect identity among young students? How can students construct an identity if most of their time is spent on a computer? How can we, as educators, help this next generation understand themselves while they continue to heavily rely on social networking? In the past decade, our social worlds have drastically expanded from families, friends, neighborhoods, and schools into a limitless universe of people found all over the globe. The internet gives us the ability to connect with a vast variety of people from different cultures, ethnicities, and backgrounds. The impact of these social influences may be making it more difficult to shape our self-identities. Social media allows kids to broadcast everything while connecting them to experiences they might not have encountered a generation ago. But it can also open teens up to feelings of ridicule and invisibility, which can influence the perception of self. On any social media website, the user is given the option to post anonymously or as anyone they desire. Social media gives children and teenagers the ability to broadcast every experience, but it opens teens up for the feeling of invisibility that can influence the perceptions they have of themselves. Anthony Aziz and Sammy Kucher are a working team of artists that have reflected on the theme of identity in their exhibition titled Dystophia. The exhibition contains many photographs of people with their eyes and mouths digitally removed. The artists represent the loss of identity and the promotion of anonymity involved in a technological environment. Technology also gives opportunities for multiple selves, making it more difficult for kids to form identities when they are most likely struggling to begin with. Media theorist and author Douglas Rushkoff named this feeling as digophrenia, which means trying to exist in more than one incarnation of self at the same time. Rushkoff claims that each individual social networking profile contains part of one's identity, making it difficult to feel whole and contain a true understanding of self. Both parents and educators play an important role in assisting kids find their identity while living in a technical world. Parents need to be good digital role models and make sure they are not overusing their smartphones. Teachers can provide discussions on internet etiquette, cyberbullying, self-identity, and self-esteem issues. As an educator, I have witnessed cyberbullying and issues related to identity among my students. Self-identity of my students is important to me because children who feel worthy and capable are more likely to do well in school. Having a sense of identity can also allow a child to feel a sense of belonging, which provides a positive classroom environment. For my project, I created a collage of social media logos in the silhouette of a teenage boy. The logos represent how social media can affect understanding of self. After I scanned the collage, I digitally created the background in Photoshop, heavily relying on the brush tool. Using free brushes from the internet, I represented a technological background.